What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name's Devin, and I'm watching the Dodgers game with no sound, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I see. So think about it like radio if you can't get to a TV. It's going to be play-by-play. Anyway, you got to get that out of the way. If this is your first time here, have an open mind. Here we go. And I am going live. Here we go. Dodgers, Jock Peterson is up right now. And he hit it to the shortstop. And there are now 3 out. So we are going to the bottom of the 6th inning. And maybe I'm a little bit loud. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Dodgers are up 4-1. Kershaw's pitching. He must be doing great. And it's just good to see him doing well. But it usually takes a little while for people to come. And then also, Philly 500 is going right now too. And he's the man. So if you are here right now, go check out Philly 500. He's up right now, but nobody's here yet. Refresh that. And I think my internet's going to be going pretty fast today because I'm the only one on it. But we are on commercial break right now. Dodgers are up, and we won the game against the Braves yesterday. And this is the time that we need to really just step it up big time. We need to put our foot on the gas. So it's good that we're doing well against the Braves. And also, 2 of those runs, I didn't see it, were, oh man. As another YouTuber. Yo, what's up, Will? How's it going? Oh, let me put you on speakerphone. Can you hear me? Oh, let me put you on speakerphone. Okay, say something. No, that's not speakerphone. I don't know how to put you on speakerphone. Anyway, what's up, man? I'm on YouTube right now. I am live right now, so I can go to your channel while I'm on my channel. Yeah, you're in my video right now. You're streaming, dude. But I'm not. But yeah, but I couldn't figure out how to do speakerphone, so nobody can hear you. but hey, everyone. Yeah. Anyway, I'll say it was you. And we already got a comment. One person saying I like chicken nuggets. Yeah, you know what? Everybody loves chicken nuggets. All right, I gotta go. I know I can't do it, but now I gotta go. All right, later, Will. And that was Willer22. He's an 11-year-old that does YouTube. He does the play-by-plays. I just figured maybe he was one of them. But Anastasio Molina, I like chicken nuggets. Oh man, oh look at this, already getting comments, already getting compliments. I like chicken nuggets. Anastasio, everybody loves chicken nuggets, but they gotta be good chicken nuggets. Sometimes you can get some bad chicken tenders and some bad chicken nuggets and it's no good, but a good chicken nugget is as good as anything. And this one's my favorite so far. I mean, I like chicken nuggets, but this is a compliment. Jonathan Paz Castillo. Nice haircut. Go Dodgers. Damn, man, you cleaned up nice. What can you do? Willers fan 2. This is Will. That's the guy I was just talking to on the phone. And he's going live right now. See, let me see if I can figure this out while nobody's here, Will. So I click on you. And I can go to channel. Oh, and it opens up another window. You know, this is something that I probably should have figured out earlier. Oh yeah, Will, I am at your channel right now. So if you go live, I'm gonna be there. If you're still here. So yeah, oh, back to the Dodgers game. We gotta get back to the Dodgers game. And there's already 1 out. See, this is what happens when I start talking to you guys. Thanks for the compliment. Chicken nuggets, you know, send some my way. That would be sweet. And there's 2 people here. I had it up to 4 right off the bat. And thanks for saying I cleaned up nicely. It's 4-1. And that is an inside pitch from Kershaw, 92 miles an hour. This is only going to be his 59th pitch. So this is exactly what we want to see out of Kershaw, though he does look like he's sweating a little bit. And another thing, I got a haircut, YouTuber. I also got some contacts, and I've been wearing glasses for like the last year. So not only cleaned up, it's double cleaned up nicely. It's haircut because I did have an afro, and I was getting some complaints. So I cleaned it up. And then I was like, boom, if I'm going to do this, I'll get some contacts. So I went to Costco and paid 140 bucks for contacts. I mean, they got me good. Well, I clean, double clean up nicely. And now it is going to be strike 2. To the Braves. So Kershaw looks like he's doing pretty well right now. And if you say stuff, I got to do better at... See, right now, I can't even find you. Oh, there you guys are. What's up, people? Oh, Willers fan 2. Okay, people are here. I gotta get back to you guys a little quicker. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll keep that open. Move that over there. Got a new subscriber, Willer fans 2. Great to know you're subscribed. And back to the game. Got it. Here we go. And who's this guy batting? He's a lefty, and it's ball 1. That was 73 miles an hour. Freddie Freeman, though they put his name over Kershaw. And here's the pitch. 92 miles an hour. Way high. And it's going to be 2-0. Freddie Freeman, oh man, he's batting .318, 17 home runs, 66 RBIs. This guy is probably their best player. And he just got an 89 mile an hour fastball over the plate. And huge swing, but fouled it off, thank goodness. So it's 2-1. But whatever that was, Freeman really liked it. And I can kind of see that Kershaw might be starting to chug up some e-balls. Here's a pitch. Over the plate again, and it's fouled away again. And you know what? With the contacts, I'm going to have to get used to it. But it's good because I can actually just sit back and watch. I don't have to be like up next to the computer. The glasses, they weren't good. And here's the 2-2 pitch. That is ripped to center field. But popped up, thank goodness. And where's Yasiel Puig? Matt Kemp makes the catch. And you know what? That's the end of the 6th inning. We're going to the 7th inning. And I'm going to look up Yasiel Puig right now. Because I'm just getting sick and tired of him not being in the game. Something's got to be happening. Something's got to be happening. Oh, he's hurt. Probably should. I knew that. Deep down, I knew that on the last game. Yasiel Puig completed his minor league rehab assignment on Thursday night, going 1 for 4 and playing 8 innings as a right fielder for Oklahoma City. Puig, who has been out since July 8th with an oblique strain, played 3 games in AAA and will join the Dodgers in Atlanta for the weekend. Puig is expected to start on Saturday against the tomorrow's Saturday. All right, I'm so glad that I saw that. We're on commercial break. Puig is coming back tomorrow, and he's been out since July 8th. And honestly, I didn't even know it was that long. There he is. Andre Mark, thanks for coming. Super long streams you had going. I don't see how you can go for that long. Anastasio Molina, Kike Hernandez pitched against the Phillies. Yes, he did. It was in the 16th inning, and Jansen was done. And we had nobody. And then they had Rich Hill, go into the bullpen to warm up. So we're like, oh man, it looks like Rich Hill might have to come in. And then in the top of the 16th inning, against the Phillies, Kike Hernandez was pitching. And I will tell you, it's exactly what you thought it would have looked like. Had a rudimentary windup. It didn't work. And then somebody hit a home run off of him right after he walked 2 people, because he was having a hard time. He was having a hard time throwing strikes. That was his biggest problem. So he just walked the first two guys and then home run. And honestly, I don't know if Kike. I know Kike is a utility player. He can do everything. But we just got this guy Machado. And you know what? Dave Roberts loves getting cute with it. We got this new guy Machado. He looks like a badass. He's tattooed. Why didn't we use him? He's obviously got a gun. Throw in Machado. But I guess the safe move is because, you know, Machado hasn't been on the team long. Give it to Kike. I don't know. I think that was a bad decision. The results of the game probably would have been the same when you don't have a pitcher pitching. And here's Shane Carl, pitcher for the Braves. And so I'm glad that we got a new guy in. That was 93 miles an hour on the outside corner. And here's Manny Machado right now. 2 for 3 on the night with 2 singles, batting .313, 25 RBIs, 60-something RBIs. Like, you know, I said RBIs twice there, but he's got like 17 home runs, 60-something RBIs, batting .313. And it's 1-1. And this Braves pitcher, he doesn't look like anything special. And now they're showing Jesus in the dugout, talking to Kike Hernandez, and then Chase Utley next to him. And, you know, Chase Utley just likes to be involved. Always making himself useful. You know what? If you want to be useful, get next to Jesus. Good idea, Chase Utley. And now they're horse playing. They're fooling around in the dugout. Kike and another guy and Bellinger are playing grab ass. And now another guy's, and Kemp's, you know, this is they're having too much fun. And if the Braves saw this, they'd be a little bit upset. But I also have to imagine, I also have to remember that this is the Dodgers broadcast, so they're going to be showing the best Dodgers stuff. And honestly, I think it's because they heard me complaining, because now all of a sudden they got the strike zone. Now you can see the strike zone every time. So Spectrum, you know, I'm going to watch on you guys, because actually I don't pay you any. Oh, I pay you for internet. But we did just cut the cable, and it was a long time coming. Here's the pitch. 94 miles an hour, way inside, and that's foul. A huge rip, but it went foul down the left field line. And Machado, you know what? It's 2-2. And I have not seen him do anything really awesome except for get a triple and then score on a shallow pop-up from third, and he was super fast. So other than that, I haven't seen him do anything. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and he's safe. And that thing was way outside, so now it's 3-2. And you know what, Manny Machado? Manny Wood, let's put the sign back up. Let's put the Manny Wood sign back. We still got it. You're allowed to walk. You don't have to get hits every time. If you get a ball right now, just walk. We're not going to hold it against you. We need people on base. Machado steps in the box. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And wow, who's this? Coral. Struck him out. And Machado does not look happy, and he looked a little bit foolish. He ended up on one knee, and it was like an inside slider. I don't even know what that thing was. And here's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 3 on the day, batting .264, 24 home runs, 47 RBIs. And that's a lot of home runs, but we could use more. He's kind of cooled off a little bit here, and I like Max Muncy when he's just hitting like crazy. And it's 1-0. Crazy breaking ball in the dirt. And Muncy, he's a smart player. I'll give him that. He's very even keel emotionally. He's a smart player. He's exactly like poor man's Justin Turner, but a lefty. He's exactly like poor man's Justin Turner. And we're so lucky to have him. But let's just hope that like Turner does better than Muncy here coming up into the playoffs, because Turner, you're gonna have to step it up. Where the hell you been all year? Here's the pitch. 94 miles an hour, way low. And I bet you it's because we gave him all that money. Turner's like, oh, I got so much money now. I'm just gonna go on cruise control. And let's just hope that Turner goes on cruise control until the playoffs, because last year we needed one more game out of him. Here's the 3-0 pitch, right down the middle, and it's 3-1. And Muncy definitely does not have the respect of the coach yet to let him swing at that one, because I would have been like, Muncy, you're allowed, swing freely, and that thing could have been a home run. But it's 3-1. Catcher sets up inside, way inside, and that is ball 4. Max Muncy is going to first on a walk, and this is how we want. This is what we want to do. And Manny Machado, it was a full count to him in the last at bat, and he swung, but I think that one would have been called a strike. It just kind of fooled him, so that's okay. Now we have the Arco top tier play, and it's top tier trademarked. It says top tier trademark and then play. How can you trademark top tier? But you know what, Arco, they trademarked top tier gas. And Yasmani Grandal is up to bat. He's 1 for 3 with a solo home run in the 4th, batting .262, 17 home runs, loads of RBIs, but that batting average is going down. He was like 320 forever, and you know what? Batting average is just not what it used to be. But I'm not complaining. He's a pretty good catcher. Can't throw anybody out, but he never lets it get by him. He's the best catcher in the whole. He's the best catcher I've seen of getting in front of the ball. But his arm, I think, it's not what other catchers are. But he is a good hitter. Here's the pitch. Was that a good pitch? I don't know. Huge swing and a miss. Slider inside. And it wasn't even close. And Grandal was so happy to swing at it. He had never seen such a good pitch in his whole life, and it wasn't even close. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That time he laid off of it, but he wanted to swing. So way to go, Grandal. You laid off of it, and it's now 2-2. And if I were this pitcher, I would give him the exact same pitch again, because obviously Grandal likes that. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. They're not going to turn 2. They're just going to throw him out at first. And now we have 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Dodgers are up by 3, so that's the good news. And Max Muncy is at second. And Matt Kemp is coming up to bat. We know he can hit home runs, so this very easily could be a 6-1 game. And there's Matt Kemp, batting .312, 17 home runs, 64 RBIs. Those are like the exact same numbers as Manny Machado. And I still like Matt Kemp more, because this feels like Matt Kemp feels like he's free. Like, do we even have to pay for him? Like, compared to Manny Machado, I'm sure Matt Kemp's a discount. Because I thought he was getting old. I didn't even know that he still had this in him. That's me though. And now they're showing Dave Roberts and Jimmy John's sandwiches right in front of them. So Jimmy John's paying for some premium advertising, but those sandwiches suck. So you know what? Buy more advertising. Had them twice. Both times I'm like, eh. It's like one notch above Subway. If I had a choice between Subway or Jeremy John's, I would go Jeremy John's. But just about anything else, including Quiznos, I would go Quiznos. And they're still showing Dave Roberts. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Way outside. And you know what? I totally forgot what just happened before. There's 2 strikes. Oh, what was I talking? Oh, I was talking about Jeremy John sandwiches. You know, maybe I didn't get the right thing. But even Jersey Mike's is way better than Jeremy John's. And Jersey Mike's is smart because they kind of got a thing going with the vinegar and the oil and then all the stuff. You know, in sandwiches, you got to get a thing going. Quiznos, they were the first ones to warm them up. They got huge. And Jersey Mike's, they just go crazy with the sauces. And that's fouled off his foot. It's still 1-2 to Matt Kemp. And honestly, I just want to see this be a fast game. Let's bring Kershaw in twice, bring in Jansen, and it's over. And this has got to be one of the better outings from Kershaw in a little while, because he hasn't even pitched that many pitches. So who knows? Fingers crossed. Let's hope he's as good as he can be, because he's kind of dropped the ball a bunch. Here's the pitch. Inside, and it's fouled away. So it's still 1-2. And I'm drinking a Red Stripe right now. And actually, this apartment is all to myself, so I can be as loud as I want. Except for the dog. But the dog's in his crate. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's fouled away again. Still 1-2. 95 miles an hour, high in the strike zone. Matt Kemp could not lay off of it, but a minuscule bit behind it. Like, I don't think he thought that I was going to be coming that fast. And this is still a good opportunity. We got Muncy at second. Matt Kemp just hit a home run. One time. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to shortstop. And they throw him out. That's 3 outs. Matt Kemp didn't do shit. And we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Is anybody here? Kike Hernandez pitched. Yes, he did. Jake Reynolds. Go Dodgers. LOL. Jake, thanks for coming. I think I remember your name, but not totally sure. But thanks for coming back. You got it. I think I've seen you. And then Willard's Fan 2, I'm going live. Willard's Fan 2 is going live. Go to his channel. He's doing the Cubs game, I think. A sweep would be nice. Yes. And this is a step in the right direction for a sweep. That is for sure. Andre Mark. Well, let's see what else is going on. Playing a lot of Madden. And I don't see how you don't get bored of Madden after all that playing Madden. That's pretty crazy. Like, why wouldn't you just switch up the game? That's a level of gaming that I don't even know about. I'm going to stream Anastasio Molina. Okay, I'm okay, let's go. Let's see what Will's doing. Let's see what. Oh, that's how you add moderators. There we go. Now I know how to add moderator. You can right click on these people. And we can do some Inception. We can do some you know what? I don't see it going live. Well, either way, I'll be ready, and then we can watch your stream while we're watching my stream, and it's Streamception, just like the movie. Where's your girlfriend? Oh, she got a new job, and this is her last day at her old job. And she got a new job, so all the co-workers, they're taking her out drinking. And then so after work, they went someplace and they're drinking. And then I came back from work, and then I got the place to myself. And it's a little boring, but at least I got a dog. And then I got you guys. So, and we're watching Dodgers. Let's take a look. Dodgers calendar. We got the Braves coming up on the 28th and then on the 29th. So 2 more. All right, well, Andre, maybe wishful thinking on the sweep. We got plenty more games to go. We got this game, which looking pretty good. Kershaw's pitching well, and then we still have 2 more. But yes, it would be nice to sweep them. Honestly, I thought that I thought we were a little bit closer. If you're still here, Andre Mark, thanks for coming. And I gotta remember to watch this just so I just know when you guys say stuff. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And you know what? P. Moreno. I think I've seen you before too. I think I've seen all you guys. But it's hard to remember. But you must have been here before if you know I got a girlfriend. So anyway, thanks for coming back. And it's especially hard to remember people that don't have like a picture, or when it's just a P. It makes it a tiny bit harder. So don't blame me. But I'm pretty sure I remember you. And then Anastasio Molina. I got to do better at remembering you guys. That's one thing that I sucked at. And I'm like, dude, I've been doing this. I did all the Lakers last year. And I didn't even think I wasn't even really talking with you guys that much. I would just read the comments at the ending. It's like, why would I? What the hell? What was I thinking? So it's like a whole season of Lakers where I should have been talking with you guys. And now I feel bad for the people that were watching Lakers every day, just saying, hey. And I was just ignoring them. But they'll come back, hopefully. And right when I'm talking about me, Williams. Is that the pitcher? Who's this guy? Oh, I think that guy might be named Kei Suzuki. Though he doesn't look like a Suzuki. Oh no, here's Kurt Suzuki. He's 1 for 2. And somebody else is on first, but Kurt Suzuki is in the box. And you know, that looks like a Suzuki. Here's a pitch. Ball 1, 90 miles an hour. And it was low and inside. Suzuki wanted nothing to do with it. Like, he just knew it wasn't going to be, he just stepped out immediately. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on, 89 miles an hour. And it's fouled away. And this must be a good game. Oh, Suzuki bats 5th. And this must be a good game for Kershaw. And we just need like 10 of these in a row. And then we'll know Kershaw's back. And he actually has been back for a little bit, but he tends to not go very many innings. But now it looks like he's back and also now going loads of innings. Here's the pitch. And it hit him right in the back. Suzuki just got nailed right in the back. 72 miles an hour, and that thing hit square. And he got the wind knocked out of him for sure, and he definitely looks like he's in pain. It's like, dude, Suzuki, you're getting paid millions of dollars. Stop complaining. But that is about as square in the back as you can get hit by a baseball. Like, the ball like bounced off of him in a way that was like, oh my goodness. That looked like it hurt. But Suzuki, just take your base. Who cares? Nobody cares. And now he's grabbing his cup. And he had the type of cup where, like, you can tell that he had the type of cup where it's just kind of those bands that go up around. Anyway, I was looking at his ass. He was bent over forever. I had nothing else to look at. Here's the pitch. 89 miles an hour. And it's fouled away. And this is not the best of situations right now. Actually, just all of a sudden, there's 2 people on with no outs. How did that happen? Did he walk the first guy? Oh, Markakis. I don't know how Markakis got on base. Here's the pitch. 73 miles an hour. Breaking ball over the plate, and it's swung on and missed. Huge swing from Camargo, who's batting .259. Camargo, this guy doesn't look like he can hit home runs. And this is going to be the 75th pitch for Kershaw. And maybe getting towards the number, we got to start bringing somebody in. Let's bring in Hudson. Let's bring in Alexander. Let's bring in Godell. Get the job done. One of those guys will do fine. And Markakis is not taking a big lead at second. Like, what is this guy doing? And Kershaw steps off the mound. Maybe that was a little bit bigger than I thought. I don't know. I don't know why Kershaw stepped off the mound. And there's a lady in back that just got 2 beers. And she's sitting down right now. And now I'm looking at a guy that looks like Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi, the actor, sitting behind home plate. Though I don't think that's him. And it's 1-2. And he's sitting by himself in the expensive seats. And there's, like, not all the expensive seats are sold behind home plate. It's like, dude, if you got the money to spend, oh, never mind. Those are huge seats. And the people, that's like being in first class on an airplane. And you don't even have to see the people next to you. His wife is just way over there. And he's like, dude, I'll spend all this money the whole time if she's sitting way over there. Even though it's right next to her. And strike 3. And that guy's gone. So at least we got 1 out. And Camargo, he's got a pretty cool tattoo. Sits down in the bullpen, or sits down on the bench. Kershaw gets the sign, doing his weird arm thing, looking back. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. And a lefty is batting right now. And I don't know who this guy is. Ender Inciarte. Here's the pitch. 92 miles an hour. That's like telling me all you do is Dodgers games. Do something different. You enjoy what you do, and I enjoy what I do. Definitely, it's exactly what it's like. But Madden, you know, it was, let's just say, from a watching perspective, Sims, I think, was, from my perspective, was a little bit more fun. And then, what was the other one? Oh, GTA. Yeah, GTA was pretty good. It's 2-in-1. And also, I was at work, so I couldn't really watch. I was just kind of listening. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that is out. It's hit to Taylor playing. Oh, is that 3 outs? Oh, that is 3 outs. It was a line drive to Taylor, and then Taylor threw it to second, and Markakis was way off the base. So that is 3 outs. That's the best thing that could have happened. And Kershaw got out of that one nicely. Andre Mark. Let's see, what else is going on your stream? We had Madden, and then we had GTA, and then we had... what was the other one? Oh yeah, Sims. Sims is pretty good. Alright, let's see if Will is finally streaming. Oh, and it's the Cubs versus Cardinals. He's live right now. Here we go. And I'm going to... Let's go, internet. I'll give him a thumbs up. There we go.
Did it, and just
now let's see what happens here. Let's see how his play-by-play is. Hold on. I gotta do this.
5-1. Let's see a comeback here. This is getting copyright music. Stop getting me copyrighted.
Alright, let's see what's going on over at Will's channel.
What's the score?
That is an 11-year-old YouTuber.
You're dumb as shit.
Now he's showing the computer.
But it's 5-1.
5. Oh yeah, yeah.
1. Oh.
That's the problem, is he can't watch the game because he's a cable cutter too.
Okay.
Hey Will, I gotta type something.
No, I'm not putting you in. Okay.
I forgot to say something.
We got 4 people watching. I'm watching. What's up, Devin? Devin is here.
Oh, what? Oops. What?
That's 3 outs.
Dude.
Loaded 1 out.
You know, that's Will. 11-year-old YouTuber. He's my buddy.
I said, what's up, Devin? What up, dude? Oh, you live streaming? Yeah, you live streaming, I think. Yeah, I think you live streaming, so. What's up, dude?
Yeah, I have you on my stream right now. We are watching.
My last play-by-play got copyrighted over my sister playing music.
Oh man, I thought in the background?
You are on my stream right now. We are watching.
All right, so tell me about the copyright, Will.
There was a BS reason. One of my play-by-plays was copyrighted and I couldn't download it because my stupid sister, was playing music in the background, and that's why I'm so pissed off. And I got so pissed off of that. Like, really? Yes, it is copyrighted. Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, he's got a little sister that's very funny. Every time you hear her yelling, it's very funny.
Top of the 5th.
Let's listen to the play-by-play.
Cardinals 5, Cubs 1, and also, yeah. That's cool.
That's Fox 87 right there. He does games too. Anyway, we'll come back to Will.
Sister.
You know what? Sisters aren't that bad.
Her name's not Morgan. Morgan.
Sisters aren't that bad. All right. Oh, we'll come back. We'll come back.
No, it's not Maggie. It's Morgan.
All right, trying something new. All right, now I got to go to my own. Here we go. All right, less people here. Oh yeah, did that work at all? Was that dumb? Yeah, LOL, there's different style and flavors, but Sims is very hard to get an attraction because it can be very slow. Oh, and while I'm doing all that, Taylor walked. So Taylor walking is what he's supposed to be doing. And oh, Bellinger's at second? Bellinger's at second, and at top of the 8th. This is a great situation. Alex Wood bobblehead night is Tuesday, July 31st. So this Tuesday coming up is Alex Wood bobblehead day. Brewers at the Dodgers, first 40,000 fans in attendance. So if you are going to go to a Dodgers game, you might as well make it. You might as well make it about on a bobblehead day. Uh-oh, Dodgers might turn 2, or the Braves just turned 2. And we had 2 guys. Who's this guy on the Braves? That was amazing. Who's this guy? The shortstop, Swanson. This guy might have some athletic ability. That was a hard hit ball right up the middle. He grabbed it, flipped it over to second, and the guy at second threw it over. That was a great play from the Braves. And yeah, Albies plays second, and Swanson plays shortstop, and he's kind of got the Godell hair and back, so that's cool. And here's Kershaw, who supposedly hit a home run earlier in the game for 2 RBIs. That's pretty sweet. And this guy, Swanson, on the Braves, he's a good-looking guy. It looks like he should be like an Instagram model. Clayton Kershaw batting 180. Oh, I guess he didn't get a home run. He had a single, 2 walks, and 2 RBIs. So he had 2 RBIs with a single. He didn't hit a home run. And I like how he kind of trolls the pitcher a little bit, but it's just standing like a jackass in the box. And it's 3-0, just like that. And who knows, maybe this pitcher just knows Kershaw is on fire tonight and wants to walk him. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. And that's not a good look for the pitcher if he just walked Kershaw with 4 straight pitches. And Dave Roberts pretty excited about that. And now the Dodgers have runners on first and third. And Kershaw's one of them. So this is a good situation. And here comes Jock Peterson. He's a lefty batting .267, 14 home runs, 39 RBIs. And those are some pretty solid numbers for somebody that I didn't even know was on the team until he was on the team. And that's 88 miles an hour way in the dirt. And the pitcher for the Braves, Biddle, B-I-D-D-L-E, Biddle, is really struggling. And I think that's 5 straight balls. And he's definitely going to have to find the strike zone here soon. He's 0 for 4, or Peterson is 0 for 4 on the night. And that is ripped to left field, but it's caught by the out. Oh, 3 outs. 3 outs. We are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. And this game is almost over. And what's cool is that we're going to bring in Jansen. And if Kershaw can pitch a complete game and then bring in Jansen, that is awesome. Gaming Volunteer. Oh, Gaming Volunteer. You were here last time. I remember. Hold on, let me think. There's something about you, Gaming Volunteer. I don't know. You said something that I remembered, but now I can't remember it. Man, Atlanta is slumping hard. Well, they were going up against Kershaw, and from what I've seen, there's just no energy. No energy in the bullpen or in the dugout, and everyone's just kind of playing all lackadaisically. There's no. It's almost like they think, okay, why even try against these guys? I would say, yeah. I don't know if that's a slump, but in this particular game, the first one I've seen all year of the Braves, it's almost like they're all hungover. Fox 87, what's up, Devin? Long time no see. Dude, you gotta go back and watch. I put Will in the video. Tell me if that worked or not. And you were in there too, but you gotta go back on this video, hit the little red knob, go boop, see if that worked. because he was in the video, and he's got to be a little bit more. It's hard to do the play-by-play if you actually if you can't watch the game. So that's a rough one, but you know, he seems like he's doing pretty good. Fox87, he also makes videos, and he's a fan of Philly 500. Anyway, Fox87, he makes videos. Gaming Volunteer, Dap Huck Atlanta, 1-on-1 with 3 walks out. Do you remember? Oh, you were the Braves fan. You were the Braves fan. I totally remember that. And you're the guy that told me that the Braves hit 12 runs. Was that you? If that was you, that's what I remembered. Yeah. Is Greg Maddux pitch? I have no idea. I didn't even know Greg Maddux was still in the. Dude, Greg Maddux was around back when I was a kid. Is it Greg Maddox's son? Greg Maddux. Let's take a look. What's going on with this guy? Oh yeah, he's 52 years old. Yeah, I don't think that he's in the. I don't think that he's in the game tomorrow. Who's ever that? You're trolling me. Who was that? Is Greg Maddux pitching? Oh yeah. It's Andre trolled me. But while we're here, let's read it. Born 1966, Major League Baseball player, is the best known for his accomplishments while playing for the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. With the Braves, he won 1995 World Series over the Cleveland Indians, the first to achieve a number of feats and records. He was the first pitcher in Major League. I remember him back in the day. Was he on the same team as David Justice? Was Greg Maddux on the same team as David Justice? That would be a pretty good combo. I don't know. It's hard to do play-by-play with no TV. Yeah, I don't even think you can do it. No, John Smoltz is pitching tomorrow. Andre Mark. Hey, thanks for getting the information. And then Gaming Volunteer, I thought it was Glavin. And it's weird. I don't know where you guys can find that information. I can't even find where the lineup is for the Dodgers unless I go to their Twitter. And they literally put it up like right before the game. And with Dave Roberts, you never know what the lineup's going to be. Four to 1. And the Braves are gonna have to get something going. Kershaw, please, we just need one more inning out of you. One more, half of an inning, 3 more outs. Here's Swanson, here's the pitch. In the dirt. And he is sweating a lot. And it's 0-2. Or no, Swanson is 0-2 on the night. You guys have any plans this weekend that's going to be fun? I don't know if I have any plans. And I don't know if I want to go see the Mission Impossible movie. I like those movies, but they're also just as good to watch at home. Well, not as good, but you know, maybe I'll go see Mission Impossible, but I don't know for sure. And it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And it's now going to be a full count, and it's 3-2. And that's twice Kershaw has missed the curveball way in the dirt, not even close. And we got 2 guys on deck for, we got Kershaw. Who's this guy? Culberson. Culberson is on deck for the Braves, and I've seen that name Culberson before. And now that I know that there's a Braves fan in the chat, I'm going to have to be a little nicer. But I will say this guy, everybody looks a little bit skinny. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a base hit. And just like last inning, the Braves get a runner on with no outs. And who's this guy? Oh, that's the shortstop. That's the good-looking shortstop. That should be an Instagram model. Or a soap opera actor. Oh, look at his hair. Oh, and here's another guy that could be a soap opera actor, Charlie Culberson. And you know what? Volunteer Gaming. If anything, you guys got to. These guys look like a bunch of soap opera actors. I mean, what the hell? They don't look like baseball players. Now, their arms aren't big. They don't got fat lippers. But this guy Culberson sets up really inside. So I would love to see Kershaw just throwing some inside something. Here's the pitch. Inside 89 miles an hour. And it's fouled away. So it's 0-1. And let's just hope that, for your sake, gaming volunteer, let's hope that this is a big inning. But no more than 3 runs. If you guys want to score 3 runs, that's fine. If we score 1 in the 9th. Here's the pitch. And this Culberson shows bunt. And then pulls it back. So it's now 1-1. And Kershaw's doing his thing. Strike 2. And that was a huge swing and a miss from Culberson, who's batting .282, 5 home runs, 27 RBIs. That's not bad. I think this might be a pinch hitter. He's batting 9th in the lineup, so this must be... Oh, wow. Kershaw's hat's looking a little bit dirty. Has he been sliding? Because if he's sliding, he shouldn't be sliding. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. And that was the dirtiest 73-mile-an-hour curveball I have seen from Kershaw probably all season. And Culberson just walked off the mound just staring at him like, what the hell was that? That might have been almost unhittable. That was dirty. Nobody was hitting that pitch. So Culberson, don't feel bad. And yeah, this has just been a pretty easy game. This is what we want to see for the rest of the season, you know? You know, it's 1-1 early. It's 2-1 us. Kershaw gets 2 RBIs. It's 4-1, and then we just win. And that first one is swung on and fouled down the line. So it's going to be 0-1 to Acuna Jr. Acuna. It's got the little squiggly line over the end. So that's you know what, the N, Acuna, and not Acuna. I'm not sure, but he's batting right now, and it's 0-1. And Kershaw throws it back to second, or back to first. Swanson must have been taking a pretty big lead. And this has got to be Kershaw's best game of the season. Has he gone 8 innings yet? Kershaw's back, people. I'm calling it. Kershaw's back. Here's the pitch. 72 miles an hour outside, but just a little bit outside. That was also a very good pitch. And this is going to be his 95th pitch. So definitely going to be his last inning. And let's hope Jansen's getting warmed up right now. That was 92 miles an hour. High and outside, not even close. And it's 2-1. And you know what? A home run wouldn't even be that bad right now. Because we'd still be up by 1 run. And that's fouled away. Acuna Jr. probably should not have been swinging at that one. Pitches by inning. 13, 15, 8, 9, 9, 12, 15, 15. So, wow, that third and the fourth inning, he was able to get out of those 2 innings with only 17 pitches. And that's what we want to see. And sure enough, right when I say that, Jansen is warming up in the bullpen, and we got a huge pink advertisement for T-Mobile right behind. And that was a good advertisement. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. And that wasn't even swung at. Let's take a look. Oh, yes, he's retired. No, John Smoltz is pitching. Yeah, John Smoltz, wasn't he on the Phillies? I don't know, for some reason I remember John Smoltz was on the Phillies. Yes, David Justice hit a home run in 1995 World Series Game 6, but Glavine was pitching. How's the girlfriend doing? You know what? She's not here right now, and she just got a new job. So her other coworkers took her out to go drinking after work, and then I was on the other side of the city after, so I couldn't go. And you know what? Not that I wanted to go. How's the girl? Oh my God, Devin, you're clueless. Glavine, Maddox, Smoltz are all, yeah. I know they're all retired. I for a second I thought that Maddox might have had a son also named Greg Maddox. And you know what? I wouldn't put past Greg to name his son Greg. Tom Cruise is so badass, but he's kind of short. He's definitely short, but the way that you know what? He doesn't look short in the movies. And if we didn't know he was so short, he's like a perfect size actor to a certain extent, like, because let's say that you're doing video and you're a videographer, you can do so much more in the frame if the person's short. It makes sense that actors tend to be short just from like a cinematography standpoint. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. And he is pretty badass. And he's a weirdo. But he is like, he hasn't aged a second in like his whole career. He's always looked like he's like 30 years old. But I would say for the first time ever, I took a look at the commercial of the Mission Impossible movie. And I would say, you know what, he's looking a little bit older. So it's, you know what, nobody's magic. And that is going to be a base hit. So Atlanta now has 2 people on base. And let's just keep Kershaw in there. Let's just let him stay in there. And whoever was that the same guy? That guy really worked the count. That was a good piece of hitting from the junior guy. And now Kershaw's talking to everybody in the infield. Oh no, that's Albies. And that was a good that was good batting from Albies. That was a really good curveball on the outside corner. And he was just able to get a base hit. I don't know how he was even able to hit that. Are they taking? Oh, they're taking out Kershaw. And they're calling in the righty, bringing in Jansen. Oh, no, that's not Jansen. Wait, are they bringing in Jansen? And Kershaw's got to be a little bit disappointed in that, so I'm going to refresh my video just to make sure I'm up to date. And then I will say I am definitely clueless. I am the most clueless out of baseball only because there's just so much. All right, so since like 2000 and all right, so up until 2011, I played online poker for a living. So I just kind of had money. I didn't really have to do anything. It was like the equivalent of being a stripper, but for smart people. And then, but I watched tons of sports up until like 2011. And then they took away online poker. And then I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And then during that time, I kind of just stopped watching sports because I realized, oh my God, kind of a waste of time. Something's got to give here. So I didn't watch sports really from 2011 or 2012 up until kind of recently, maybe starting last year. So, but my numbers and my people, that's not that great. And Dodgers and what other people are doing in the league that are not the Dodgers, like I have no idea. No idea. If the Dodgers don't win the World Series, I will never remember who won the World Series. So, you know what? I don't know the most about it, to be honest with you. But I do know that all those guys are retired. Let's take a look. Tom Cruise is so badass. Calling a hit. Laughing my ass off. You can roast the Braves. You are a Dodgers fan. Charlie played for LA. That's where I knew Culberson from. You see, this guy gaming volunteer. I know for sure that you know more about baseball than me. So you should probably be doing what I'm doing. If you can, just talk. And I will say, Dodgers, baseball is pretty hard to fucking just talk forever. You know, at least with basketball, it's fast. You got to be good at bullshitting if you're doing a baseball game. I respect the Braves, good solid team with a great manager. Cox, back in the day, Chipper Jones was the man. Dude, even I remember Chipper Jones, and I used to love Chipper Jones. And I used to like David. I remember David Justice when I was a kid. And I remember, like, he had a sweet baseball card back in the day. David Justice had, like, a gold thing on it. I think he was, like, a really good player. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. And we are going to the top of the 9th inning. And Kershaw is guaranteed to get a win. Oh, no, not guaranteed to get a win, but pretty close to it. Back to the comments. We're on commercial break. And, you know, maybe I'm a little bit too loud. Because that just went a little bit red. Calling a hit. And is Cox still... Wasn't he old, like 20 years ago? Cox, if it's the same Cox that I'm thinking about, that's a little bit crazy that he's still in the league. I respect Acuna. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Because most people would think Acuna. Like, if you were just reading it phonetically, it would be Acuna. But because it's got the little Enye on there, it's Acuna. See, I took Spanish. Lakers and Dodgers for life. That's my main. Thanks for coming back. You are a real Lakers and Dodgers fan. And I remember yesterday, what was that? Oh, I kind of roasted you a little bit for being on YouTube a lot. And it's not so much YouTube, it's just whenever there's a Dodgers or a Lakers stream going down, you're always there. When it comes to the Lakers and the Dodgers, you tend to be where you're supposed to be. Not roasting you too bad, but you did say that you don't do any other social media and you only do YouTube. So, you know what? I won't make fun of you again. And thanks for coming back. And I'm glad that you know your Lakers and Dodgers. And you know what? Maybe if anybody should be helping me with YouTube and like making something that other Lakers and Dodgers fans want to watch, it's probably you. When is your next album coming out, Devin? You know what? I gotta work on my rapping. And you know, my music, gotta write some bars, and then I should have a CD out pretty soon. You know what? End of the year. End of the year. Expect an album. Yes, sir. All is good. Chipper is in Cooperstone now. Gaming volunteer. Chipper Jones. What was he? The way that he set up to bat, was it like kind of cool looking? It wasn't as cool as Ken Griffey Jr. No one's going to look as cool as Ken Griffey Jr. batting. But maybe Chipper Jones is second. Let me take a look. If he's the one that I'm thinking of. Let's go to some images. That's funny that they don't have him like... Alright, now I got to go to YouTube. I think we might be back. Oh, we're back. And Manny Machado. Well, forget about Chipper Jones. How dare you? Forget about the Braves. And Machado is up to bat right now. And I don't know if you know this, but we won the World Series back in like '83. Back in like '83, somehow, some way that the Dodgers get loads of ticket sales. Haven't won shit in 25 years, but people just love the Dodgers so much that we're okay with average. We were okay with an average team for 30 years, and we just kept on giving them our money. And they're like, all right, fine, we'll just not make the playoffs for like decades. And then we made the playoffs, and then we lost to the Phillies because of Victorino. And then I think it was after the Victorino, after we lost to I think it was 2008. That's when I kind of went off the Dodgers a little bit, but now I'm back. I mean, that was 10 years ago. Wow. I'm getting old. Feels like yesterday. 93 miles an hour. And it's 0-2. And Machado just hit the ball right at the dugout. And Dave Roberts was saying, go that way. I think that was 2009 when the Lakers played, or when the Dodgers played the Phillies. And yeah, totally. Gaming volunteer. I'm doubling down on the Braves were just not mentally in this game. You should see how much fun. Strike three. Machado just is not doing shit. But you should see how much fun the Dodgers are having in the dugout. Like, just as a team, they're like joking around. They're playing grab ass. They're just having a good time. And then if you take a look at the Braves, there's just no energy. No energy at all. And I think this is going to be a pretty easy game. 3 runs. Even if it was a 1-run game with Jansen, you can be a little bit worried. But 3 runs, I'm not too worried. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, 97 miles an hour. And called a ball. Max Muncy, 0 for 3 on the night. 47 RBIs, 24 home runs, 264. Poor man's Turner. That's actually doing better than Turner. Here's the pitch. Huge swing and a miss. Strike 1. And this Minter guy, he's got a very groomed beard. A little bit of neck beard. And I think I got a little bit of neck beard right now too. You know, I'm not a big fan of neck beard on my baseball players. It's like, dude, you're on TV. Get it together. And this Minter guy, he's throwing some dirty stuff. Like Muncy, there's no way he could have ever hit that one. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 98 miles an hour. And it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that is fouled away. The catcher sets up outside. Strike 3. 99 miles an hour. And Minter, it looks like his ERA is 3.10, but he throws some gas. And he seems very difficult to hit. Like, this guy Minter, I don't know, do you know about this guy Minter? Gaming volunteer? He seems like he's the real deal. Here's Yasmani Grandal, who's 1 for 4. With the solo home run in the 4th. So, you know what? He had a home run. Good for him. Here's the pitch. Way in the dirt at Grandal's feet. And we'll take one more home run. A 5-1 game sounds a lot better. And thank goodness Kershaw got that hit and those 2 RBIs, because a 2-1 game is just a lot scarier with Jansen coming in. Here's the pitch. And huge swing and fouled away. That was 93 miles an hour, lower in the strike zone. Here's the pitch. 98 miles an hour. And it's 2-1. .97 miles an hour outside, and it's 3-1. And the Grandal definitely doesn't want. You know what? I think I might have to turn on the air conditioning. Getting a little bit hot. 3-1. Inside, swung on and missed. So it's 3-2. And this Minter guy could get out of this game very, very quickly right now. That is for sure. Or get out of this inning. This might be 1-2-3. In the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And that was inside the strike zone. Yasmani Grandal is bitching at the umpire, but that was in the strike zone for sure. And here comes Jansen. Jansen's coming out. This game is going to be over very fast. We're going to commercial break. And I should probably be talking to you guys the whole time. Here we go. Oh, Lakers, and here we go. We got Acuna. My next album is coming up end of the year. Chipper is in Cooperstown out. He raked, though, from both sides of the plate. 88 was last time. Oh, that was 88. You know, I was trying to be funny, so I said 83, but yeah, 88. Gaming volunteer 95 for Atlanta, but that's our only title. You know what? Anything that's before 1988 doesn't count as a win in my book. You know, if I wasn't alive, it doesn't count. So we both got one. We have 6, but 1 was in Brooklyn. Oh yeah, Lakers and Dodgers. We do have 6, and I do understand the legacy of the Dodgers, and I love the Dodgers. I grew up in Los Angeles. I love the Dodgers. The only baseball games I've really gone to are Dodger games. But at some point, we have to put our foot down and demand a good team, and thank goodness that we did that. And when we had Manny, that was pretty fun. But up until Manny, we had Nomo. We had Nomo. That was fun. But we never demanded a good enough team, and we were just okay. The city and everybody was, you know what? We're gonna go to the games no matter what. And now I think we might be demanding better teams, and look at us now. Take that back. We have 3, 1 in Boston, 1 in Milwaukee, and 1 in, you know what? Those don't count. I mean, good for them. If it was in a different city, they still count, buddy. Take his word for it. If anybody knows if they count or not, it's Lakers and Dodgers for life. So they count. I changed my mind on that. I think he's 24, AJ Minter, but he's been solid with a cannon arm similar to Cabral. You know what? That's pretty young, and yes, he does have a solid arm. Devin is that beer. Yep, I'm drinking Red Stripe. Alcoholic. You know what? One of all the things that I could possibly be, alcoholic is probably not one of them. Though you probably couldn't tell. You know, I'm doing YouTube right now. If anything, I should be drinking more beer and doing less YouTube. Here's the pitch. You know what? I definitely have more of an addiction for YouTube than I do beer. I want one. You know what? If I had a drone, I would send one to you. I was just sitting right here. Fly it right to you. The closer is coming in. Hanley Ramirez was also nice. Laughing my ass off. Here we go, people. It's 0-1. And Markakis, who's 2 for 3 on the night, batting at .319. That's pretty impressive. It's 0-2. .93 miles an hour, and it's 1-2. Now that was way outside, but I like where his head was at with that. 3 more outs. And after this game, I'm gonna have to take the dog to go poop. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled away, and it's 1-2. It's 1-2. Strike 3. 95 miles an hour. And what Markakis wasn't even close. And this game is over. I'm going to call it. Butter's jiggling. Jello's getting hard. Refrigerator doors closed. This game's over. And that was a fastball that had some pretty good movement on it. Markakis wasn't even close. Devin, your hair is growing back real quick. Let me take a look. You know what? It does grow back pretty quickly, but I'm a little bit upset. I'm still upset about it because I just love I love my afro, and it was one of my favorite things about me. Oh, how dare you, Andre Mark? How dare you? They are not skinny jeans. They're regular jeans. And this one, we gotta figure this one out right now, because I make fun of people in skinny jeans in Los Angeles all the time. Those are regular jeans. Those are regular jeans, dude. I wish you could see them. I gotta get up on the chair. They might look a little skinny. They might look a little bit skinny, but they're looking maybe a little bit skinny. My hair is growing back real quick. Yeah, you know, thank goodness, because I like having short hair. And you know what, skinny jeans, I will say that I've tried them on at the store before, like actual skinny jeans. I've tried them on, you know, I've tried them on, but I was going, no, I'll just go for regulars. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. And you know, I went off the rails a little bit, and I will say that I would say, you know, score one for Dre to get me a little bit triggered. You know, I think that might be the most triggered I've gotten the whole time doing YouTube. So, you know, kudos for that one. Oh goodness, great. Oh, hipster alert. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is now I'm triggered. But one thing I'm definitely not is a hipster. But what's funny is I like to think of myself as one, like not in the way that I dress, but just my interests. Like I like to read. I tend to like do things that hipsters do and be interested in things that hipsters are interested in. But I'm not a hipster. And it's 2-2. Still one out here in the bottom of the 9th. And Jansen seems to be doing a pretty good job. And those are tight. They're not that tight. And the girlfriend's coming back right now, so this will be pretty good timing. They're not, and what's funny is like I was wearing these all day today, so they're even a little bit looser than they were this morning when I put them on. Maybe in like if this was like back in like 2001 or back in the 90s, and you saw my jeans, they would be like, oh my god, those are some skinny jeans. But these days, they would not be considered skinny jeans. These are slim fit. They're definitely slim fit. And bottom of the 9th. Got me triggered. And yeah, this guy was able to get a pretty good bat on the ball, but it's just not good enough. And now we got 2 outs. Suzuki. And we are 1 out away from this thing being over. And I definitely need to take the dog for a walk right now. But I can hang out with you guys. Just Besson, look at your top. That's super hipster. I see 5 buttons. Okay, this hipsters. Okay, this is not something I would normally wear all the time. I say I saw Joe Rogan wearing this before. I mean, look at those guns. I mean, I gotta show off. I mean, it's a little bit hipster. It's more hipster than like other. Okay, but no, I'm a little bit. I'm not a hipster. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Game's over. And we totally missed the 9th inning. But you know what? I got triggered. And Jansen won. Dodgers win 4-1. And Andre, you said before, let's hope we can sweep them. And you know, we are 1 game closer to sweeping them. We just got 2 more to go. And that was pretty unstoppable pitching from the Dodgers. We had Kershaw, who was just killing it. And then we just bring in Jansen. And we got to be doing that more often. Player of the game, Clayton Kershaw, 7.2 innings pitched. 8 strikeouts, and at bat 1 for 1. He walked 3 times, and then got a hit for 2 RBIs. Clayton Kershaw is without question the MVP of the game, and Kershaw's back. Kershaw's back. This was a good game. You know, not as many people as last time. Let's see. Good game, bro. No sweep, please. Series split. You know, I think I think maybe we got Wood coming up next. Oh no, Wood's coming up on Tuesday. I don't know who's pitching next, but it might very well be. It might very well be a sweep. I can kind of feel a sweep coming, and we're due for one. And you know, the Dodgers are gonna put the foot on the gas until the ending, because if you take a look at our lineup, we have the best team for sure. I mean, Turner's not even playing. Puig's not even playing. If we get Puig back, if we get Turner back, and they even like do a little bit of what they're supposed to do, World Series all day. And let's hope we can win. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Andre Mark. Next time you're doing a video game, I'll watch, and then I won't make fun of your Madden. I won't make fun of your Madden. Maybe just a little bit, because it does seem very boring. Of all the games, no sweep, but also like there's other games that I don't get to. But Madden, I mean, it's got to be fun. Nice game, Andre. We won. That was sweet. Silver Fox. Oh, is that now I can't even think of his name. Utley, Chase Utley. And did he do anything today? Probably not. We just give him $2 million to be Chase Utley, and then he steps into pitches. Have a good night, Devin. Andre, you know what? You've been on YouTube too much today. Go do something fun. Maybe. See, I can't. I wonder if that counts. If you're playing. See, the smart part about playing video games is that you're doing two things at once. You're doing video games, and you're doing YouTube. You know, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Have a good night. Thanks for coming, everybody. And let's scroll back up. We got. Who was at the beginning? We had Will 2, 11-year-old YouTuber. We had Jake Reynolds. We won. Go Dodgers, LOL. We definitely won. Thanks, Jake, for coming. And then that's as far as I can. We had some other people here too. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. And I am going to take the dog for a walk, and then turn on the air conditioning.